Episode 3 of Dope Thief raises the tension as Ray scrambles to find Manny while their enemies close in. Every scene builds on the growing danger, forcing the characters to confront their past mistakes and uncertain futures. The episode opens with Ray in a state of panic. 2 days have passed since the botched robbery, and Manny has completely disappeared. Ray frantically checks every place he can think of: bars, pawn shops, and old connections, but no one has seen Manny. The longer he searches, the more desperate he becomes. At a dive bar, a bartender tells Ray that a group of Spanish-speaking men with facial tattoos had been in earlier, asking about Manny. This immediately raises alarm bells. These aren't just random thugs. This is the cartel. If they're looking for Manny, it means they're already closing in. Ray turns to Sun, an old friend and former partner in crime, hoping for help. But instead of offering support, Sun warns Ray to cut ties with Manny and run while he still can. He tells Ray that this situation isn't just about him anymore. The cartel is ruthless, and if Ray stays involved, innocent people could get hurt. Sun's fear is real, and it shows just how high the stakes have become. Still determined, Ray heads to a local pawn shop, hoping for a lead. The owner remembers Manny coming in recently, looking nervous and in a hurry. He bought things, including a gun. This tells Ray that Manny hasn't left town yet. This information gives Ray a mix of relief and concern. Manny is alive, but if he's arming himself, it means he knows the danger is far from over. Ray's next stop is Manny's apartment. The place is a mess, like he left in a hurry. As Ray looks around, searching for clues, he finds something unexpected: a small, hidden box. Inside is an engagement ring. This moment adds a deeper emotional layer to the story. It reveals that Manny wasn't just focused on crime and survival. He had been planning a future with Sherry. Despite the chaos of their lives, he wanted something real, something stable. For Ray, this discovery is bittersweet. On one hand, it makes Manny's disappearance even more concerning. A man about to propose wouldn't just vanish unless he had no other choice. On the other hand, it makes their situation even sadder. Manny had dreams beyond this life, but now, those dreams might be slipping away. While Ray is still searching for Manny, the cartel is already making its move. They track down the pawn shop owner, one of the last people to have seen Ray. Instead of just questioning him, they torture and kill him. This moment shows the cartel's ruthlessness, and it proves Ray and Manny can't hide. If the cartel can find a random pawn shop owner, they can find them too. Now we know that the cartel isn't just after Ray and Manny anymore. As they dig for information, they discover something even more valuable. Ray's father, Bart, is still alive in prison. This moment raises the stakes. The cartel isn't just threatening Ray's life, they're going after his family. It's a warning. If they can get to Bart in a supposedly secure place, Ray isn't safe anywhere. Ray's foster mother, Teresa, comes home earlier than expected. The moment she steps inside, she knows something is wrong. Maybe it's the way Ray avoids eye contact or how tense he seems. She's known him for years, so he can't hide anything from her. Teresa immediately starts asking questions, but Ray tries to brush her off. He says everything is fine, but she doesn't believe him. The more she presses, the more defensive he gets. Finally, under the weight of her stare and the pressure building inside him, Ray breaks. He tells her everything. How he and Manny were posing as DEA agents, robbing drug dealers, how their last job went wrong, and how dangerous people are after them. The moment she hears the truth, Teresa slaps Ray. This isn't just out of anger. It's a reaction to the shock and fear of what he has done. After the slap, she panics, realizing the full extent of the danger he has put them in. She understands that his life is now at risk, and so is everyone connected to him. This moment is a major shift in their relationship. Ray has crossed a line that Teresa never wanted him to cross. The question now is whether he can fix it or if things will only get worse. After a heated argument between Ray and Teresa, the tension is interrupted by a phone call. Michelle, the lawyer, tells Teresa that Ray's father has been stabbed in prison. Up until now, Ray has been reacting to the fallout of his crimes, looking for Manny, dodging threats, trying to stay ahead. But now, things have become even more personal. The people after him aren't just targeting his allies, they're coming for his family too. Ray and Teresa rush to the prison hospital to confront Bart. His father, weak from the attack, still has the nerve to tell Ray that he's disappointed in him. But Ray isn't having it. He fires back, telling Bart he has no right to be disappointed, because the very men Bart ratted to are the ones who stabbed him. This is one of the most emotionally charged moments of the episode. Ray has made plenty of mistakes, but this time, he's right. His father, who was supposed to protect him, instead put him in danger. And now, that mistake has come back to bite Bart himself. Bart lying in a hospital bed is a physical representation of how powerless he really is. He thought he was in control, but in reality, he's just as much a victim as Ray. As Ray leaves the prison, the tension doesn't let up. Waiting for him outside are the bikers, the same ones connected to the cartel. They don't attack him immediately. Instead, they close in, surrounding him like a pack of wolves. This ambush is a psychological warfare. They want Ray to know they could kill him anytime, anywhere. He's completely outnumbered, and he knows it. But before they can make a move, police sirens cut through the tension. The cops arrive just in time and arrest the bikers. Ray gets to walk away for now. This entire sequence, from the phone call to the confrontation with Bart to the biker standoff, cements the fact that Ray is spiraling deeper into danger. His past choices are now hurting the people around him. His father, who betrayed him, is now suffering for it, and the enemies hunting him are getting bolder and more relentless. After days of uncertainty, Ray finally finds Manny hiding in Teresa's attic. This is a relief for Ray, who has been frantically searching for his partner. Manny explains that he ran because he was scared and confused about what to do. Manny is back, and they now have to figure out how to handle the mess they've created. Manny's girlfriend, Sherry, finds out about their criminal activities. She is furious. She feels betrayed and manipulated, but Ray tries to calm her down. Ray's attempt to soothe Sherry involves showing her the engagement ring he found in Manny's apartment. In an unexpected moment of emotion, Manny proposes to Sherry on the spot. It's a sudden act that doesn't just reflect his love for her. It's also a way of grasping at something positive, something hopeful. But the proposal isn't just a symbol of love. It's a desperate act. Manny wants to escape his current life, even for a moment. He wants to feel normal, like a man with a future, not a criminal on the run. Unfortunately, the criminal world they've created doesn't allow for that kind of peace. After a brief moment of hope with Manny's return and the engagement ring, Ray goes outside to cool off. But he sees a box left on the porch. There's a note on the box that says, "Give us our stuff or more heads." Inside, he finds the severed head of the pawn shop owner. The sight of the head is a clear, horrifying message from their enemies. The severed head is a statement. By leaving it on Ray and Manny's doorstep, the cartel is telling them they're being watched and their time is running out. This isn't just about seeking revenge, it's about making an example out of them. This discovery sets the stage for the harsh reality that there's no way out for them. No matter what they do, they can't escape the danger they've brought upon themselves. Running won't save them. Fighting back seems impossible. They are, for all intents and purposes, trapped in a nightmare of their own making. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one.